to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself! You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Chad, El Nino, holy crap, shit, look at what we're doing. John Boy, Richard, the Goose Hunter, the Gooch, Jason, Compa, Drow, Mitch, Christian, Chris, Chad, Tipsy, and Shawnee. And then just getting started, man. Bear with me through character creation. Almost a Ramon. I can be an ex-convict. He never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for me. So much so they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted the deal to work for them to clear your record or escape while you were doing it, or they weren't looking. Gambler, grand plan of how you know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Fortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. Or you can be a lawbreaker. After experiencing the hardship of corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You're a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not going to be trifled with, and neither are you. Or, you can be the professor. You were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full-contact archaeology. Colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, a talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Or you can be the renegade. You may have lived a life that's skirted the law of many a colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. Definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down. Easy. Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Or you can be a roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as Gunslinging Earth Directorate Agent Not to Be Trifled. You have to find yourself wondering if the Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. I don't know, I like Gambler. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Be brawny, able to perform great feats of strength in combat, brilliant, intelligent, able to more easily solve problems, pick up new skills. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Innovative. You are intensive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You find numerous ways to be more efficient in crafting. You're lucky. Things tend to go your way. Nimble. You're quick and dexterous. Able to move more quickly while stealthing in combat. Ground speed, combat, sprint speed. Resilient, you can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down. Combat, suave. You have a way with words. Getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Decisions. I'm gonna go with attack, plus 5 damage to auto mechanicals. Leadership plus 8 companion damage. Plus 4 companion health. Lockpicks. Difficulty at or below your skill level can be open. Plus 10 melee, minus 2 damage received while blocking. Radical, plus 7 toxicity, crash threshold, plus 5 damage to creatures. Observation, hidden objects with difficulty at or below your skill level can be found. Silence. 7 gadget, plus 10 attacks at non-physical. Sneak, plus 35 sneak attack damage, minus 2 MC random speech. Speech checks with difficulty at or below your skill level can be selected. Right that. I think I will specialize in. And speech, why not? Let's do it. Secret agent. I would like to accept, please.
Commander, I know you've a fondness for betting on long shots, so you're in luck. Because the odds are certainly against us on this one. Your mission destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that I'm comfortable granting to someone with your proclivities, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. If that happens, well, let's just say you may want to place your bets now on the complete collapse of human civilization as we know it. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another interstellar incident, just because you tried to make a few extra bits on the side. Again. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
May the law and your renowned luck be with you and your team, Commander.
Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They stimulate brain damage.
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
What are they telling you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TTD device. By the way, appreciate it.
Call should come through at the console.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say. Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
It's a fat ass cigarette, man.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
forgot to get my card here.
Forward agents ready to be patched in over the channel.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating their way through skip space, Commander.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in. All standard issue Earth Directorate Valerie units are a reliable source of information, advice, and logistics evaluation.
That's sure faster than taking
Doesn't
the stairs.
protocol dictate that agents have their credentials on them at all times, Commander?
I'll be happy to look into why your door keeps jamming up after the mission, Commander. That is, if you'd like me to.
Door out of commission again? Best accustom yourself to crawling through the vents, I suppose.
can receive new missions in the field from their agents as well as deals with private citizens. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed comments, they're often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammatical mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extended training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malefaction, but an agent is still expected to have read that parameters and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Use of force management. Citizen peace cannot be kept with force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have defined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force. Our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that the agents use their best judgment. And if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out the use of deadly force form, known internally as the U-Dead Foe. In triplicate, one for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Although, also agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or DOC report. Cargo mishandling incident procedure. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents, also known as CMIs, or more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Director agent. But you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice, from illegal scrap trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods. The Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor to fear the words Earth Directorate and the conversation, your own. Got things. And things we have. Let's go. Oh.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
I wouldn't lay any bits on trying to operate an unsealed Skip Core and living.
You'd lose that bet, assuming the core had never been sealed. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance can we expect upon landing?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Really think those mechs will give us any trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some fool who's only here to pay off a debt incurred through reckless behavior, fouling it up.
You do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course. You are in command here.
Right.
I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Abara. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Let's fly us in. How we do it? Point in. Railway 12, welcome. Y2K, welcome. Lone Wolf. Down one. Donny Bomber. Winged. Gambling. Gaming.
Elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
That don't work out. This here mag pig should come in handy.
Thanks, Pup. Appreciate a good test.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. Maori? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment. Matriarch preserve me, I knew it. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it?
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Maori. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... reassigned again?
Mighty slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating her.
Read this, Cadet Maori messages. From the office of Tom, asking me to be the closest that we will Oh, moral obligation to lead human kind to set back our information. For legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. It never takes comfort in knowing that you would outlaws our legacy of Sector 350, free of just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. Immediately. Failure will be met with severe consequences.
Security is disengaged. You may now proceed into the sector.
You are not just a cog. Alright, so let's not get... Yeah, whatever. It's fun to try difficulty settings. If it was way more fun, Auntie would charge you for it. That deserves a second beer, folks.
Mighty slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
stop touching that man's penile implant. It is within my rights as American. I want to touch his penile implant or shall. Alright, so anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah. Save the queen. Got to separate all these previous things before I jump into the fire. More jump around like bomb rather than me. I learned my lesson. Oh, that might be. Anything you leave mine about?
Security has disengaged. You may now proceed into the sector.
Great work, Commander. Should we get a leg on them?
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Great work, Commander. Should we get a leg on them?
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector. Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'll tell you what. Keanu has been drinking, so I think I will go ahead on. You take the shot.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Tactical Time Dilation Gadget. You are equipped with the latest Earth Director technology. The Tactical Time Dilation Gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget every meter. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drain it. While moving and attacks drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment. And the science skill. Q activates the gadgets, middle mouse wheel swaps the gadgets, and we proceed.
Getting shot, certainly part of it.
This is Captain Strange. Drill during the Sovereign's family's visit.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely. What? Supposed to disruptive influences.
Seeking cover!
The Protectorate endures!
I'm not against shooting people in the balls. There's certain dignity.
Labara, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
No.
Might be dead. Just wonder if it was
Caution! Arc welding in progress. Unit shall report any individual careless enough to be burned by flying sparks.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong there?
I've got to do settings, controls, mouse, keyboard. Looking more for key binding info, my friend. Controls, keyboard, yes, yes. Gameplay. Are you telling me I can't change key bindings? I'm going to be very upset. Hold on while I do some little research. Can I change key bindings in Outer Worlds 2? Edit key bindings or not? No, the Outer Worlds 2 does not allow for key binding changes in the in-game settings. You will need to use an external program like AutoHotkey or the built-in options of specific hardware like gaming keyboard to remap your controls. built in. Some users have also reported that manually editing the game configuration. Well, that is very disappointing. What a caca show. So, what is melee then? Controls. What is the melee button in Outer Worlds 2 PC? V. Before sailing, each core will be subjected to a new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules, updated number 13250/F. This is in addition to the previous update 13520/D. If you receive 13520/E, it will replace 13320/D, but not 13521/F. Unless 13550/B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number test from 1322/D and 13520/F and the penultimate test on schedule 13502/B ought to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 determined. Damn it! I mispronounced one. I don't even think that's a word. In Tier 3 demerit assignment? Alexa, is demerit a word?
Yes, demerit is definitely a word.
Demerit?
It means a mark against someone for misconduct or deficiency. It's commonly used in schools and workplaces to track.
I think there should be a dash in demerit. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I know, I heard. Thank you, Alexa. You're the best, Alexa. Okay. I'm glad I make you circuits. Thank you, Alexa.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone.
In itself, that transformer was built to withstand anything. I mean, no. No.
Agent help, it's an issue. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep all this stuff.
No.
Well.
No. Of course we have.
Anyway, where does it show you how much money I have? You Short Round. Isn't that the name of the little kid from Indiana Jones? Short Round? Yeah, it is. Drugs are consumed on pickup granted.
We have nothing to be concerned about.
Tea to drink it here. Man, I was just taking a piss.
Huh. Looks like they vanished. Selflessly, without complaint. Forever vigilant.
Dios mío.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, all of that structure is only as strong as its basis elements, on which it is
Disruptive influences.
each and every one of them.
Come on.
You are not just a cog.
Balls tonight, boys.
And not, nor have ever been, greatly. Wrong place to linger. I don't see him. His gaze sees all.
Subjects, we all know that structure is only as strong as
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of them.
Alright, so we're down to 1 health.
Yes, you are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I'm the protector of Arcadia and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent and remember.
Oh, look at that. I have a helmet now. Haha, Dark helmet. required to heal. You can eat food and drink you required to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful. Make it excellent. Making it excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on this screen manually or while out of combat. With use inhaler, this lets you head to full quickly. Z, eat food. Okay, glad to know. What do I do have other stuff? Do I have to equip it or
But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that structure is only as strong as its basest elements. Dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Calm her down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous. Towards your team skip lab. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
A lot of things aren't right. What the hell was that? Oh, okay. Alright. This Cadet 4th Class, Corbin's General. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him. Shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped back in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but those stories I've heard of their unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign preserve me. Carry on.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Blew it up. Distraction devices are handled devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are let in and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can affect NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. G to throw, B to swap. Alright. Good to know, break to grow.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Law, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got it. On it, Commander. Wouldn't dream of doing less than my Earth Director at best. Just like you told me. Ain't nobody's getting left behind.
Damn right.
Watch.
Go.
Just a bit dizzy at the moment.
Be alright.
I'm sure it will pass.
I'm sure it will too.
I sure hope I find her before the Protectorate sets their lamps on us.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission.
Go.
This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got...
Toasters, anybody in the chat? I don't discriminate.
Yeah, boy!
Hi.
Music somewhere from the distance. That was Silver. Hey, what's up, Silver Wolf? How you doing, brother? You had a good Saturday, man. Mine is turning out not to be so bad. 7 Botanica DC Diorita Yamchai Well, Chepin, Johnny, Barrita Gaming, and Big Dig, JRM, Skyler, all y'all good people, welcome to the chat.
Ready to hear that sound effect a lot again?
I meant to disable it before I launched the game, dude, but I forgot. Yeah, let's do it, brother. Appreciate all the gifts, all the love, and everything else, man. And this is a cool freaking game, though. I just started it tonight. It's called Outer Worlds 2. I don't know if you played part 1, that was pretty funny, too.
You're not ready.
I'm never ready, dude. Story of my life.
Agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area.
Yeah,
no boy! No choice but to keep pushing forward.
Christ. That was the best thing since sliced cheese. I don't know. I was gonna say sliced bread, but I think that may be wrong. That was definitely one for the books, brother.
Good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to bed, buddy. Have a good night.
Have a good one. Welcome, subject. Please select from the following options. Messages. From Cadet Oliver to Warren G. Subject hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Warden Jean, I have been conducting a minor yet thoughtful scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few particularities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Respectfully, Cadet E. Pollard. From Warden Jean to Cadet Alderman, hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Cadet, well, I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit. Your unwillingness to focus on mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes. You may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts towards finding a cause for the rift's creation. As you have been chosen to do, Sovereign guide you. Warden Jean. From Merchant Vaughn to Warden Jean, Auto Mechanical Taskman. Warden Jean, your new work order is acknowledged, and a roster of specially equipped auto mechanicals will be arriving shortly from our team of mechanics. Are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanis Particle only has one auto mechanical under its purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness, avoiding walk from this line of sight or approach quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. After gaining even more awareness, they will investigate the area and first also find you know without alerting at the time. Crouching both makes it so that without it for an enemy to see or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies spot you. Look for various breaks that affect them. Blah 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 blah. Hide, basically, just fucking say. Hide from them and they can't see you. Why did you have to do 2 paragraphs to say that? Ridiculous. erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize that science is way beyond your comprehension. And now you're just staring at it because it's pretty pictures. What's up, fucking Squid, dude? We used to have a best friend named Squid living with us. Really cool guy. Mr. Wapo, appreciate the follow. The join. 7 Powers Botanica, BC, Diorafia, Yamchai, I think I said that.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. We're being tested. It is not our place to question! Thinking to make anybody happy. Protect Arcadia! Sustain the system! Seeking cover! Seeking shelter! Each carefully reloading! Hastening to cover!
Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the ship core over lunch, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications when a thought occurred to me. The containment seal around the core appears flexible enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We may have been warned away from approaching at all costs, but I wonder. Yeah, I wonder too. Patterns are a lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in, I have nothing to show for my hard work except for a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have manufactured in some fashion. All of them have manufactured in some fashion, yet I cannot find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find a pattern. Only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. Panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Mash buttons. Yeah. You find the flow controls increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. How fortunate.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
my suit. Not becoming here, nothing to do with me. It's ridiculous. I demand a refund on my entire game because I was not allowed to find anything somewhere I was allowed to sneak into.
Sovereign privilege.
Search completed in a logical and timely manner. Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
I know Prudence. She's good now. The Beatles sang about her. Time to kill you folks. Come about. Can't give me more.
Maintaining perfection. Can't fight contentment. Does anybody see him? Continuing inspection. Sustain the system. The Protectorate endures, minimizing exposure.
Alderman's Observation Notes, Part 2. Entry 2. Today I witnessed Mechanus particles automechanical passing too closely to Chambers' walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Entry 3. I took liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. That looks
Minimizing exposure. The malefactors appear absent. Disarray!
Hastening to cover.
Dead motherfucker. Matching lab safety log, day 1584. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature special rift anomaly has determined to be in a state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Day 1585 per request from Warden John. Mechanicus Vaughn has ensured a delivery of automechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's powers. Day 1602, Mechanicus Vaughn notes that the monitor levels in the containment chamber have increased just as we had theorized. More testing is recommended before official updating laboratory protocols. Day 1607, the containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who needs to gamble on anything and everything just to feel alive. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? I hope whoever you work with paid you well to betray us and you're correct. So I guess the whole thing was just because you're horrible at your job?
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios. Oh, it does. And what exactly is the obviously flawed grand plan? I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here, her. Alright, so 1, 2, or 3. You okay? Took you off. I'm not gonna make a choice until somebody in one of my chats tells me this. There you go, swap that. Until then, I'm getting another Okay. I'm just kidding. But wouldn't that be an interesting way to play? Not make a choice until, like, the majority of your chest decided to tell you which one to select. It would be interesting. I wish I had enough people in my chest to tell me what to do. Anybody, anywhere can tell me 1, 2, or 3, and I would select the majority rule. Maybe give them about 5 minutes to select. Other than that, I'm going to make a choice here soon.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here? And now it's just collateral damage? I thought you were his friend. Yeah? Oh, I'm about to make sure of that right now. I think number 3 is sounding more confident. And, you know, all that good stuff. Bravado.
Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
You can suck my nodule.
Lovren's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
That wasn't bad for an opening, I guess.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have started looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Yeah, boy.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander.
Thank you.
Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
God dang. I've been suspended in animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val. I wouldn't call it a sabbatical. I was unconscious, floating in space. Hey, I deserve a hazard pay for almost dying. Go with the first.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Respect, that's probably for the best. I do feel a little different. Don't respect. No, I'm good to go.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
The only thing I'm feeling right now is mild annoyance, but whatever. I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Seems bad. Choice number 1, choice number 2. Oh, good. Plenty of time to figure out how not to die then. Number 3. Wow. Things really fell apart without me, didn't they? Narcissistic. Hopeful. Negative. Let's go with hopeful.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
DeVries is alive? There's no justice in this galaxy if a traitor like her survived. Heavy sigh. What's she done now? Let's find out.
It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Niall certainly seems different. Rebuild the astrogator? Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit.
The pit of cockpit?
Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Will do. Alright, let's go. I leveled up. Check that ass out. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you'll learn a skill improvement. Spend improvement skills on. Spending a skill point raises the skill point by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, then the limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills that are for various checks upon the game often have a prize bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Poiches. Okay, so I have. Why don't we do guns? I like guns. Let's do guns. Let's do guns again. Oh, I can take them off like that. We also have melee, sneak, engineering. Engineering skill increases damage reduction. That sounds like it would be good as well. Hack. I'm gonna go hack. Thank you. I like getting into places that I can. Let's do it. don't give a shit.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds with that lockbox. I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val. That'll save me some time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
I'm concerned you think I need a gadget like that. You know me too well. Great. Can I go now? You know me too well.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including, but not limited to, unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
I do want to experience Valerie. Her highest potential. If you consider yourself a her, you are a robot, I guess. You do look like you could use a little love. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys? Whatever keeps you operational, I guess. Any idea where you can find these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them. Oh, yeah. Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into the perfect position before firing. You can also activate the gadget to disintegrate corpses. Q activates, wheel spins. This is the way.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
I love something you can help me hide homicides. That's always great. Alright. Valerie mod kit. A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. It's like I need keys. Alright. That's cool. I got a way to melt bodies. To Incognito, mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia colony. Until further notice, to Incognito. Subject Arcadia report. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. Yeah, that sounds about right. To Incognito. Extraction request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6+ years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extract request denied. And that's it. Alright. So it looks like magnet is
years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Niles? Admiring the rift there, Agent? DeVries was a traitor, and she'll get what's coming to her.
DeVries was a traitor, and she'll get what's coming to her.
Is what I'm gonna choose.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seems I'm stuck experimenting the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. It's what I say to myself on a daily basis. When I wake up in the morning, those are the first words out of my brain. Number 2, this is definitely the better outcome, I agree. Number 3, what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point? I'm gonna go with number 1. That's how I feel.
Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could. You didn't search hard enough, clearly. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next. Number 3.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered. Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her. This is life. I just want to move on. Keep my head down and forget No. Number 2. Fine by me. I got a bullet.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Unapproved? Hardly. Oh wait, unprovoked? Hardly. Sure, self-defense, we can call it that. How about in occasions of stopping a maniac from destroying an entire system? Number 3 is what we're going with.
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Right.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
And we'll be one step closer to making her pay for what she did. Sounds like you've already done some legwork. Good job, Agent. I guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise. Be standing around having my ear talked off. We're gonna go with number 2. Sounds like you already done some legwork. Good job, Agent. This kid's been through a lot. I'm gonna give him number 2.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting her Protectorate communications hub.
Good, brother. That's the way. But before we do it, I'm getting another schmear. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I did grab a new Mishmir, but I also have some laundry to attend to, so just going to take me a moment longer. Don't want to make... Alright, be right back. All right, let me pour this real quick. Cheers. And back to it.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
Can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal ya. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Right. I'm gonna take this game. far, so good. This game
Error. Currently unable to access customary greeting bank due to routine internal maintenance. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Tell me a little about yourself, Val.
Presenting the...
That happens with GE Force now. Don't worry about it. Look at this.
Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
The Valor unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Director and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. What is your view on a mission? How much weight do you think you can carry? Just a fun hypothetical. What does Valerie stand for anyway? You've been in operation a long time. Give me the highlights of your service history. Let's go for it.
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity.
Oh, enlightening. The Stanfield maneuver? What's that? I'm your commander. I'm ordering you to declassify that history.
Detecting a tone of frustration. Initiating placation. My apologies, Commander, but it seems you lack the authorization to proceed with that action at this time. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
What is your view of our mission? How much weight? What does Valerie stand for?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Oh yeah, that's a mouthful. I can see why your creations went with the acronym. What is your view of our mission and how much weight? What's your view of our mission?
Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice.
I'm sure you're doing everything you can to keep it functioning now. She's better. Hope she doesn't get any worse. Enough drone is useless to me. I don't have engineering.
Mighty kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
While sprinting or sliding, increased chance to be outright avoided. Wow, I like that. Bullet shield, you gain a bonus damage resistance. Oh, unavailable. Good. That narrows it down. So I can do ninja, plus 10 ninja, space ranger. Your speech skill also scales damage, plus 2.5 damage per speech skill. Interesting. Pickpocket, gain ability to pickpocket. Trophy hunter, you gain critical hit chance. Hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. Chance is increased against strong enemies such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by a crouching to an unaware human. Continuing. Each death counts. No swimming.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Commencing combat-related activities. Health benefits. I'll bullet your request.
Give the order! Must be from that ship up.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Commander, I'm the one you need to worry about!
Uranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering projectorates, auto-mechs, stunning in uranium poison toxicity, too much uranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doctor to remove any accumulated uranium poison. Some uranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate that poisoning is applied.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like some more about this merger to please have two personal questions for you.
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
We never really got the chance to get to know one another. I'd like to change that.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
Being serious, I want to know who's watching my back.
All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
You don't take this the wrong way, but how did you survive?
Same as you. Dumb luck. Barely made it back to the ship on my own power. Don't much recall after that. Val tells me I was in a bad way. I needed an honest-to-law doctor. Found one on Eden willing to patch me up. I'm not adding color when I say he saved my life. Most Protectorate would have snubbed me for bleeding out without the Sovereign's permit.
Wait, a Protectorate doctor picks you up, isn't that against the rules? So it's just been you and Valerie unit at the same time?
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
You were alone a long time now, so I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm guessing you two have gotten closer. The correct answer was negative, Commander. That would be harmful to my mental state. Rule number 2.
Sure, we're a tight pair, but it's nothing unhealthy like you're slanting at. Val's got me out of more scrapes than I can count. She can be a little Delphic at times, but she'll grow on you. Promise.
You sure you're okay? You were alone in a long time, Val, notwithstanding. I already like her more than you. Doubtful I don't trust machines. That's enough for now. Let's jump over here. Get on.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Hey, that's a lot of blood. What happened? Hey, Val, anything you can help out our friend here? You're still upright, so how badly could you have been hurt? Good luck with that. I would ask Val to help.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
That's a lot of blood. What happened? You're still upright, so how badly could it have been hurt? Let me go ahead and...
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How do you survive? Drones aren't usually known for their manners.
I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about forward operating base? I think they'd welcome outside assistance. Cold ones could work. Just prop them up and put a helmet on. No one's gonna know the difference. We're gonna go with number 1.
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Yeah, given your track record with drones might avoid live enemies, you should stay in Fairfield. Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer? Wow, that's so interesting.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going right around here? Mind if I take a look at your Hogwarts website? Sorry, I can't be more.
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
Yeah, sure, why not? I am indeed. Trained in anatomical scrutiny and bodily dissection. If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer is yes. No, just no. I'm gonna go with number 2.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
But you're here to see the doctor, isn't that letting someone else solve the problem? That's right, got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We're gonna go with number 1.
No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
Blood and bile are covered under our standard sanitation tax. All other bodily excretions may incur an additional surcharge.
I must ask
consume in peace, and we won't. You'd make a great lower manager. Go, consume, like a good consumer. Take whatever business you're running elsewhere. Pleasure not doing business with you.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Like, take advantage of you.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
With each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit received by completing their quests. The companion's basic kit unlocks their first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks their second tier. For both the companion's weapon and armor of each tier, you can select one of the two upgrades and freely swap between them at the workbench. Interesting to know. Sounds cool and delightful. I guess we can do that.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
I like to see your medical supplies. Need compensation. Shame to lose the leg, but it would be worse than lose your life. An amputation seems a little extreme. You fetch the restraints. I'll grab the bone saw. We'll talk later. I'd like to see your medical supplies.
Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
Using this to sneak drugs past security is a violation.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets going to be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I can cover some of the costs. What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and is a recompense? Oh sure, just petition your superiors for the bids. Everyone has a panhandler. Everyone loves a panhandler. We're gonna go with number 2.
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Number 1, you've got a full crowd waiting in your waiting room. Any way to speed things up? I don't suppose I can borrow that bone saw, for reasons. Fairfield's a big town. Are you? It's only Doc. Fine, leave the conversation. Number 1, speed things up.
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chemist right there. I'm hearing a lot of complaining. Shouldn't you be coming up with solutions? Where do we go with number 1?
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether. Neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, Was there anything else?
Open vendor. I'd like to see your medical supplies. Okay, pick with me. I see Auntie's choice here. But do you get many expectorate treatment? Number 3.
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
Growing up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Can you take a look at me?
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you. It had better be important.
That's it.
Can't help you. Sorry, time is bits. It's time. Or are, that is.
Not nailed down shall be mine.
That ain't yours.
Caught in the act, like an amateur.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. You remember that doctor I mentioned? One saved my life after Horizon Point? Well, I've heard he's here on the island, holed up somewhere on the outskirts of Westport. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course. Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Whatever, when you any chance to be happy to see you, or your comments from dredging up the past, trust me. Any chance to be happy to see you?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. Earth's dictatorship should be destroyed. Never would have guessed there was resistance to the protectorate from the thing. Sounds like he put you in a tough spot. You should have known better than to keep up with civilian person. Never would have guessed there was resistance.
I agree. But the problem with burning down the system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You were trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Protectorate agent should do. That's why I keep my nose clean and never get involved. No good deed goes unpunished. You should have learned that by now. You go as number one. You're trying to do the right thing.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. Oh, that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see a friend. Remind me again what mental refreshment is. Be straight with me. So what are you to get out and see? Just cut and run, some friend you are. Good number 3, be straight with me.
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like the present to make up for the past mistakes. Let's go see a friend. Not interested. Yeah, let's go see a friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Nothing to store this just a new sheriff. They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition.
Auntie's been looking for you, criminal. Pay what you owe, or your reckless behavior ends here.
I don't have that many bits at the moment. Listen, we can talk about this. Maybe work out an arrangement. Attack. I've got you fine right here. Nah, let's go with talk. Listen, can we talk about that?
I'm listening.
Why don't you and I make a private deal? I'd rather my money go towards some 1 to 7. Yeah, let's go with that.
Funny you should say that. I've been entertaining a theory this was a mere misunderstanding, and you were a trustworthy sort. Pleases me to see I have the right of it.
Right here. I'm gonna bribe him.
Pleasure doing business with you. Watch yourself in the future.
I will try, my friend. I'll allow my leg to show up. Nothing investigating. Avoid being damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion, getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules, and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet chains. And yet, That's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at that damaged landing pad and unloaded what clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now, they're in the cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork. And there's nowhere near enough commissions on my bringing them to justify the number of hours that all this will take. Auntie's choice to Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the rest of the mission plan of collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that makes them the undisputed claim for treasure. Can't really say why, but alright, let's go.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Our target audience here is... Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Vendor, I could really use a drink. I'm looking for information. Have any? The Name Pending Saloon. Haven't named this place yet. Just thought, the Name Pending Saloon.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure. What have you got so far?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absinthe-Minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Step 1, open vendor. I can really use a drink. I suppose 18 in your plan is picking a name, and 19 is devising a better reading. Number 3, tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you? Number 4, you know, I bet you love to gossip as much as I do. Let's go with number 4.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town? What's with Auntie's choice? I thought Auntie's Cleo and Space's choice were separate. What are folks saying about Vox Relay Station? Any word about the situation at work? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Who's in charge at Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
What's with Andy's choice? I thought Andy's Cleo's and Space's choice were separate. They tell you people who are running this town.
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
So how's Andy Cleo's and Space's choice becoming a company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
I had so many questions. Now I feel like I know everything. That's all I need to know. We'll go to number 1.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Don't have much. Being an Earth Directorate agent isn't like Commander Zane, buddy. Big Brick is going to swallow the entire colony soon. If we don't do so. A lie. All Anchorway serials are true stories based on classified Earth Directorate files. Number 4, I was president of Space for the last 9 years. Any after rating is secret. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Open vendor. I could really... I could...
Reckon so. Here's what we've got.
Hey, lady. Sorry, that's what I said.
Oh, that must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my nebula.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with...
My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses. Pay up or face Auntie's justice. Everything seems to be in order. Carry on.
We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times.
That must be the greenhouse. The greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, shoot.
Thank you.
Are you gonna ask your question?
I did. When I asked if I could ask a question, that was my question. We don't ask too many questions in the Protectorate, so it felt good to ask one.
I'm simply not credulous enough. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Security thinks you're more than right plans. Care to tell me what's going on? I'm just curious what all this is for. Nothing. I was just passing through. I thought I'd look around. There you go with that.
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm trying to figure out why you still work here. You've got better things going on. Figure it doesn't hurt to ask. Maybe a little different one.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Curious to what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
So what has you doing so much? Your security officer thinks you're doing dress for no good. Then what do you use it for?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I figured it doesn't hurt to ask.
It doesn't? I know a slew of folks missing pieces of themselves who disagree. All because they weren't bright enough to mind their own business when they clearly should have.
Guess we're out of here.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Thank you.
Am I going to need to find a job?
You sir. Sorry, time is bits. It's his time. Or our, that is.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero. Zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets. Sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
I'm gonna get you back All those lights were awesome. Anyway, good night, everybody. Hope you all have a good one. I never turned off my gun piston sign. Anybody Good night.